Well, good morning and welcome to Hot Rod Power Tour Day 4. We are currently in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we have our beautiful, well-maintained 1979 AMC Spirit AMX here in the parking garage. It's probably the nicest place it's parked in a long time. So it is Day 4. We are leaving Indy today. We are headed to St. Louis, Missouri, which is about a 240-mile hike straight west on 70. Unfortunately, this is also going to be the hottest day of the week. Real temps are going to be like in the mid-90s to mid-hundreds when you factor in humidity, which is going to suck because we're in a black oven. No blower, no air conditioning, holes in the floors, you know, typical hot rod ratty stuff. So last night we did puke a little bit of coolant, as you can see, which is not a great thing when we're going into the hottest day of the trip. So we're gonna check the coolant levels real quick, make sure everything is good to go on that, and gotta reattach my don't steal my car device, and yeah, hit the road. So if you guys are interested, Day 4 Hot Rod Power Tour, stay tuned, here we go. See where our coolant level is. Oh, we're still really high. So it probably just boiled over a little bit. We've got it filled pretty high. So that's good. Our brand new-ish Walmart battery. If you haven't seen this car before, there you go. How about them valve covers? America. My extremely talented airbrush artist friend Jonathan Kinney did these for me. Got the bald eagle on this side. How about that? So AMC 304 V8, 4-speed car, pretty rare little bird. You may also notice the custom fog lights that we installed because the headlights died on Day 2 on the way back from Indianapolis to Columbus. So yeah, let's get this hooked back up so we can get this thing fired up. Somebody left it in gear. That'd have been bad. Note to self, no neutral safety switch. Let's try that again. How about them apples? Sounds like America. She's not the fastest thing out there. She's not the prettiest thing out there, but she do sound pretty good. She turns some heads. All right, well, we are off. We've officially gotten on the road out of the parking garage. Had a little bit of cold Cheesecake Factory for breakfast. That was pretty nice. The buffalo chicken blasts, those are tasty. So we've got 200 and some odd miles due west on 70. Massive amount of heat. It's already hot as hell outside. We will be gross, disgusting, sweaty men like now.
Oh, before now.
Like
walking to the car now.
Yeah. All right, we'll give you some rolling shots for the next good chunk of the video. Hopefully you guys are entertained by a bunch of Hot Rod Power Tour people driving westward. No side trips today. Get to St. Louis.
Yeah, this is our longest haul, about 242 miles. And it's also going to be one of our hottest tours with St. Louis under a 4-day heat index of about 105, 106. So hopefully we don't see a lot of people overheating on the side of the road, because that would be...
I have a gallon of coolant if we need to stop and help.
That's true, you know, and that is what Power Tour is about, is stopping to help.
car falling in my face. We've gotten out of Indiana. It is hot. Currently, it is 10:30 in the morning, and it is 86 degrees. It feels like 93. So, great day to be driving an old, black, rusty, very, very hot muscle car. But so far, so good.
We haven't had a single light, not a single issue. It's holding all of its fluids. It's running like a champ.
It holds really well at highway speeds, like surprisingly well. At highway plus a little bit of speed, it does really, really well.
I mean, I got the belted steering down there, so that helps.
Yeah.
No, it tracks straight, like right now. It's pretty great.
So we're going to continue on. We got a little less than a quarter tank of fuel left. Probably put a few more miles in Illinois, then we'll pull off, let the car rest for a little bit, let ourselves cool down a little bit, get a splash of gas, and then keep on heading west. So carrying on. Most of the power tour guys are pretty well spread out at this point, so we're seeing a few guys here and there, but otherwise it's 5,000 cars headed west at whatever speed they can.
We're behind a really nice CL1 though.
Yeah,
let's
get up beside him. We'll show you the ZL1. Give me a minute. Outside of Casey, Illinois.
Home of the world's largest everything.
Home of the world's largest everythings. Hot. Oh my God, it's hot.
Is it running up?
Oh, it's hot. Let's see if we're puking anything. Nope. Not puking anything. Headlights still on? Yep, headlights are still on. Oh, look at this beautiful beast. She's doing good. Oh, man, it's hot. It's real hot. All right, time for some fuel for the car and for us. And then we're gonna go look at some world's largest things out here in the cornfields. So are you guys all trialing together before, or did you just meet for this?
No, we had three of them did the whole thing, and then me and one of the other guy met up with them yesterday. We're all from up near Chicago.
Oh, okay,
These guys are from Pennsylvania.
So give me a background here on what exactly happened.
So he was overheating when we stopped a little while ago. Found it, kept, he has two fans, and one kept blowing fuse. So we pulled it all apart. We found out that the one fan was bad. So one of our guys went to Napa, got a generic 12-inch fan. We wired it together, put new fuses in. We took down the shroud. There was like a bad aluminum shroud by, I don't remember the manufacturer, but just blocks too much air.
Yeah,
I got just zip tied right to the
right
to the radiator. So way better.
Back up and running, ready to rock and roll. Never leave a man behind. That black AMX.
I saw you yesterday. You were lying. You were lying stagingly.
Tell you what, that is what it's all about. Helping each other get awesome stuff done. Keeping each other on the road. Well done, gentlemen, well done. We'll see you out there.
So those are the world's largest antlers.
Oh, key.
Here's the world's largest key from the Chevy dealer.
World's largest wind time. East Main Street, turn left at stoplight. This is actually a pretty cute little town, to be honest.
Oh, it's adorable.
Visit the world's largest pitchfork, home of the 1-pound pork chop. What?
Who doesn't want a 1-pound pork chop? Well, besides the pig. There's the mailbox.
World's largest mailbox. Barber pole. What a fun little town. Actually, this is a pretty cool idea. Giant minion.
Oh yeah.
Some tire rubbing. In case the AMX breaks down, we can grab something from here.
Dude, I'd take that 58 Chevy 4-door. Look at that.
I'll be honest, I have a soft spot in my heart for the Stingrays.
Oh, me too.
I do.
Here's the mailbox.
There's the world's largest mailbox. That is a very large mailbox.
And right across the street is the world's largest apartment pole.
Yeah, saw that. And the largest pencil right beside it.
There you go. In Casey, Illinois. Tours here.
Yeah. Power tour folks. The laid back guys, the laid back gang.
Oh, there's the yardstick.
Oh, hey.
There's the world's largest rocking chair.
And there's the wind chimes.
And there's the Stingray.
World's largest wind chimes.
And the golf tee is right there. Is it? No, behind us, yeah.
Man, that is a big rocket chair.
Big rocket chair. Well, it's gotta be big. It's the world's largest.
This is definitely a cool little town to randomly stop in. Glad we ran out of fuel. Okay, we're not leaving yet. Carrie has to buy something. One of the cool things about road tripping in this country are the amazing things that you see that you don't realize you wouldn't see otherwise. Which is probably a weird way of saying the flyover states have some interesting stuff. The little towns and highways and byways that are not on the interstate have some pretty cool stuff. Unfortunately, we as a culture are more of a to B, get there kind of people nowadays than enjoy the journey kind of folk. And these kind of stops and these kinds of towns are actually kind of a neat way to slow down, enjoy the journey, see what all's out there, and really get an appreciation for all the quirks and interesting things and experiences around our country. So anyway, let's go do more car stuff. this a couple of times. People have made comments about this. Why are you always wearing your sunglasses in the car? And the hat in the car? Well, there's two reasons. A, because I look cooler. B, because this car is falling apart on me as I'm driving down the road. So, like, can you see that?
Oh, here, look at my leg. See all the shit on my leg?
That is my roof. So, when you're driving at highway speeds, when that stuff starts falling out of the roof, you don't want it to hit your eyes. So, this is like armor. We didn't bring goggles, but we probably should have. That's why we're wearing it.
There's goggles in the back. They're just yellow tinted.
I'm not wearing goggles.
Okay.
And the hat, because it looks cool and it keeps this stuff out of my hair.
Oh. And with the open sunroof, no glass, we get sunburned like crazy without the hat. Unfortunately, my hat right now is keeping my leg from getting burned by the giant hole where the shifter comes through.
Yeah, there's a little bit of heat that comes off the transmission and the shifter tunnel. Just a little bit. So we are, what, about an hour?
Hour 26.
Yeah, so we're 100 miles east of where we need to be, about an hour and a half, give or take. But we're moving on pretty well. AMX is holding in there pretty well. We're cooling wise, we haven't lost anything. Hot! And that's not when you're in a black car with holes in the floor on blacktop.
Hey, did we mention the car has holes in the floor? I think we haven't mentioned it.
I don't think I've shown it in this video, but hey, there's the road. Right there. Yeah. That's the road right there.
Chevy, second gen Camaro, Nova, and a 69 or 70 Price.
So we have switched over from Interstate 70, which is right there, to US 40. So this is the old school way of getting across the country. And typically speaking, this is what hot rodders tend to want.
I see you, boo.
So we're doing it a little bit old school with the old schools. Got a little caravan going. By the way, my phone is 116 degrees right now. That's how hot it is. Hot. Looks like we lost one. That looks like a little bit of greenish stuff. stuff.
Yeah, but we'll be parallel too.
So back on 70. Hi ho, hi ho.
That was a nice little combo for you, though.
Yeah, I picked up some friends.
And we picked up some more cars, yeah.
Yes, I am standing up through the sunroof. Don't judge me.
So I'm a great. Well, I was. I moved to Georgia, but Great Lakes.
One more row?
Yeah. They can put the bitch in the front row.
Look at that.
That parking spot taken? All right, it is now.
Watched your day 2 on YouTube last night.
Did you? Thank you. Did you watch the late night version? Oh Lord, that day went sideways on us in a hurry. So Carrie drove all the way across from Indiana through Illinois. What do you think of the little AMX?
Champ. Oh, this car is awesome, man. I have to say, you know, it's it looks ratty, but it's got it where it counts.
It is ratty.
It is stable. It pulls. It doesn't have a good 4th gear pull, and it could use another gear. And you know, it is what it is. I think you should go to fuel injection at some point, but honestly, that thing still pulls like a monster and it does the job. There are cars that we were passing on the highway that we had no business passing. You know, I think we're stressing this thing more than anybody else is stressing their cars here. And it's just living up to it all the way. So, you know.
I will say, this is basically like the first real test of this car. That motor had like 500 miles on it, maybe, when I left Columbus. And we've put another, I don't know, 600 miles on it so far, probably, on the Power Tour so far. And it's perfect. It doesn't leak a drop, doesn't miss. Life is good. My cooling issue seems to be mostly fixed, as long as we let it cool down a little bit before we shut it off. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. The little AMX is doing well.
Oh, it's doing better than well. That thing delivers.
And everybody loves it.
Oh, yeah.
I will say thank you very much to everybody who's come up and talked to us, who's mentioned, hey, I love that car, which, by the way, I'm supposed to grab cards out of the car. Damn it. Anyway, I'm going to be trying to pass out cards so you guys, more people pay attention to our YouTube channel. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. We're just a small little automotive shop in Central Ohio that tries to do cool stuff every now and then and works on a lot of cool rides. So if you made it this far, please click on that subscribe button. Anyway.
And can't wait till the end of the next day, tomorrow in Champaign-Urbana.
Tomorrow, the end of the day is going to be me in my house in my bed.
Well, that's true. Tomorrow is the real torture test.
That's going to be a real long day.
We're not staying overnight in Champaign-Urbana. There's a big football game going on, so there's no hotel rooms for anybody. So we're hauling a venue, and then we're hauling home. And that's a 6-hour ride. So.
Formula drifts here. Uh-oh. This is that really weird moment in the day when you realize that things got way cooler. We have a mixture of hot rods, muscle cars, and drift cars. Now this is going to turn into an awesome day. All right, public service announcement. If you're just here for hot rods and classic cars, you're going to probably want to tune out for, skip like the next 5 minutes. We're walking the pits. This is crazy. and we're back to hot rods and classic cars. Sorry, I got distracted for a minute there. Apparently Formula Drift is in this part of the complex, and the Hot Rod Power Tour is in that part of the complex. So, yeah, what a weekend of awesome car stuff going on in St. Louis this weekend. All right, back to the classics. Power Tour. Everybody still made it?
Oh yeah, still rolling right along.
As are we.
Good deal, my friends. Yeah.
Unbelievably uncomfortable, but we made it.
That was a hot one today, wasn't it?
What are we doing here?
Well, see, I got a bad case of the tinkeritis. So there's nothing wrong with this car.
Okay.
But like all other things, I don't leave nothing alone. And it's got the factory Ford Duraspark distributor in it. Runs fine. Timing curve super lazy and safe from the factory.
Right.
All the mechanism is under the advanced plate, so it's pretty horrible to try and adjust it.
Sure.
And so since Alex really hadn't driven a manual, my coworker is driving this thing and he wants to beat on it. I've held him away from it. But this is a Petronas Uniter 3, so it's got multi-spark and it has a built-in rev limiter. So I'm going to set it to 5, so we can't really hurt the thing.
Sure.
But then we can mess with the timing curve too and see if we can get more out of the car. Not that it's bad, but like I said,
yeah,
just don't leave nothing alone. So.
And at the end of the day, you're getting rid of the Duraspark.
Right. Well, it's going to get rid of itself eventually if I know anything about a Duraspark. So. Yeah. I had it just in case, but we made it the whole time, and I'm like, well, I haven't needed it. Right. And I expected to do the work anyway, so I might as well just do it.
You know what's really smart is to take a car apart that's not having any problems.
You know,
on a really long road trip.
I have a knack for that. Yeah, just doing a distributor swap on a perfectly running car.
Right.
1,000 miles away from home.
Right.
For no reason. Yeah. Just because I want to.
Oh, it's shiny.
It is. Look at that nice red cap. Yeah. So.
That's awesome. There you go, folks. If you suffer from tinkeritis, you have somebody else to share that pain with. Perfectly running car. It's made it 4 out of the 5 days. No problems at all. You know what you should do? Take it apart. Mess with the ignition system. Change everything. I mean, guess worst case scenario, you just put it all back, right? Oh, you are a godsend, sir. Thank you. Oh, what a man. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Stampede out of that stadium.
Did we see that video on this track? No.
That truck's tailgates over
9723.
This tire go out the back.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll care for it.
And also secure your gear to make sure that and please be ready to seek shelter and
Quite a day. Got all the way here and looks like Mother Nature is gonna give us another ringer. Don't know if you can hear that on the on the microphone, but there's lightning and thunder and wind right over yonder. It's not supposed to hit us, but it might. So everybody's trying to get in the lanes and get their passes done as fast as they possibly can. Otherwise they may not be able to, because if it rains heavily, the track's gonna be shut down for pretty much the rest of the day. So everybody's getting in the lanes as quickly as they possibly can. I'm gonna walk the pits just a little bit more here to be able to show off a few more of the cars that got here. Oh. And then who knows? Who knows? Now this is the highly technical rain enclosure.
Yep.
Why overcomplicate it?
It works for everything else. Why won't it work for this?
Exactly. It's a tarp.
That's what it's for.
It's a tarp, clamps, it's fine.
Right.
I waterproofed the car as best as I could, so I guess technically it's fine without it. But,
Right.
You know, the drier I can keep the seats,
The more comfortable it is for you.
You're packing up.
Look at all the creature comforts.
I saw when you had the truck when you had the Rover magazine with the red one.
That's mine.
That's this one. Okay, I wondered if there was no one. Wow.
Yeah, so my buddy said the same thing. He goes, "That's not your car, it's red." I said, "Dude, it's got my license plate."
Let me see, put that down there.
Came out that color in the magazine.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He had it on his kitchen table. He swore up and down it wasn't my car. And I said, "Dude, my name's in the article."
Wow.
So give me the story about this thing, if you don't mind.
So it's a 72 Scam.
Okay.
And I picked up an SRT8, a 2011 SRT8 drivetrain.
Okay.
I moved the motor, transmission, dash, cluster, center console, mirror, visors, dome lights, anything I could move, you know, computer wiring harness, all moved from the 2011 SRT8 Challenger into this car.
Was that a wrecked, I'm guessing?
Yes, from Coparts.
Copart, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Out of Atlanta.
So you saved it and it became an organ donor
So
to live again.
That is exactly it. So when you look at my cheat sheet, it does have the donor vehicles in it.
Very cool. That's awesome.
So it's just like the, you know, the regular thing you see on a window.
Yeah,
It says, yeah, this is what it came with.
Right.
These are the options
that's
that
a
you
cute
added
idea.
on. A bunch of BS about the gas mileage.
14 to 22 miles per gallon, huh?
Yeah.
It depends on the orientation of my foot. So, suspension-wise,
Riley Motorsports, altercation, coilover shocks,
okay.
disc brakes all the way around.
So rides and drives like a brand new car.
Absolutely. And depending upon what angle you look at, you might think it's a Challenger.
Yeah, that's what really caught my eye in the article.
Very cool car. What's your name, sir?
My name?
Yeah.
Bernie.
Bernie? Nice car, Bernie. My name's Austin.
Nice to meet you, Austin. I measured seats, and then when I found the seats that I liked,
Saw you guys in Norwalk. This is just a short little jaunt for you guys. How comfortable was she on that unbelievably hot day today? We were kind of dying. It was 116 in the car. Oh God, I barely got floors, my friend. I mentioned this in one of the other videos. I don't even remember which one it was at this point in time, but this is a 55 Bel Air. These folks have been at every power tour since it was finished. They finished this car in 2010. And look at this back window. Every single one. And they're from Georgia. That's some dedication. One of the cool parts about all these things is learning the stories behind the cars. It's not necessarily just the cars, it's what's gotten these cars done, what they've done with them once they've finished them. You know, if they've been in magazines like this car has, if they've just been in the family and they've been able to enjoy them. They've got 56,000 miles they've put on that car since it was finished, going to these kinds of things. That kind of stuff, those kind of memories, are what this hobby is all about. If you've never been to a hot rod power tour, I highly suggest you make it to one of these next year. Give her a little rum rum.
Yep. It's a throttle time.
There we go.
A little more.
Everybody loves a hot rod wagon. What's under the hood?
383.
383, okay.
Still original 383? Not sure.
Okay,
I never took the Silver Magic.
gotcha. Don't care.
No, I don't care.
Yeah. What's in it?
LS.
Okay. Why reinvent the wheel?
Because it came with a 305 with an SM465, and it was a lot better with a 6-liter and a 4L80E.
In every way.
Yeah, you know that.
It drives better, it makes more power, gets better fuel economy.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, I get it.
Camping year-round, so there's all sorts of different history on it. But each sunlight and angle is completely different. There was an owner, right here says owner Ron Hand. There's a phone number on the bottom, but every day something else pops out. You just never know what you're gonna find.
I don't know if that'll show up on camera, but
Probably
that is...
not. It's really hard to see even in like a flashlight.
That's hilarious. So that came out from just wet sand.
Yeah.
All right, so because it's gonna be hot as hell again tomorrow and we have an amazingly long drive, we're gonna be going from St. Louis to Champaign, do the event, and then Champaign all the way back to Columbus. So we're gonna be stressing this thing even more than we normally do. Decided it's probably a good idea to go ahead and add a little bit of extra protection to the cooling system. I bought, this is not sponsored, I bought some water wetter. So hopefully that'll also help keep our cooling temperatures down a little bit more. And by the way, yes, those crappy little lights are still on. That guy wins Power Tour. Amazing. Well, it's not parked in the same place it was earlier today, and it does seem to have its new Retronics flamethrower coil and distributor, so it must have worked. Yeehaw, buddy! Yeah. 1977 Bandit Trans Am. One owner. That guy's owned that car since January of 77, before the movie came out. So he was cool before it was cool to have a Bandit Trans Am. How cool is that? Awesome. I love the stories from these shows. Learning the backstories and all the experiences around these cars is what makes this hobby so much more fun. It's not just a car. It's a memory, it's a bunch of memories, it's a lifestyle. If you're probably watching this video, you 100% understand what I'm talking about. It's not just about the car, it's about the journey and the experience of building it or owning it. All right, I gotta go watch some burnout stuff because drifters are in the burnout box.
And the seats don't move in these, right? They're fixed.
Yep, that's it. That's what you get. So
Big man in a little car.
yep, that's right.
You know what?
I got the same problem.
This makes the AMX feel roomy.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, you don't have nearly the kind of room in here you do in the AMX.
Are you comfortable?
No, not even a little bit.
This is
You know you're going to have to move your leg to shift. Okay.
I can't even get the pedal.
Yeah, you're going to have to get that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The clutch is a little spongy.
Whoever thought this was a good idea? Are these automatic or manual?
No, they are very manual. This is a 4-speed. Yep.
So second gear is in your nuts.
Yeah, second gear is completely in your nutsack, dude.
It literally is the kind of car that I have to sit in the middle of.
You would have to put a leg on the other side, I think, and yeah, I don't know how that would work.
Can you operate the pedals?
They made them
sitting. Can you drive the car and operate the pedals? Not can you move around in the car and operate the pedals? There's no way you could drive this car.
I can't shift it. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah,
if it was
you'd
a
be
column
in first
shifter,
gear a lot.
That wraps up our coverage for day 4 at the track. Oh, fun getting here! The drifters are going back over to their corner of the world. Yeah, that wraps up coverage for day 4 of the Hot Rod Power Tour 2021. I'm actually gonna save the right year. I'm really tired. We're gonna go to our hotel, relax, and then I think maybe go out to some burnout stuff. If we do, you'll see that after I stop talking. If we don't, this is the end of the video. So thanks for being here. Please drop a comment in the comment section below. If you made it this far, please do click on that like button. Helps YouTube know that you actually pay attention to what we're doing. And we will see you tomorrow at the exciting conclusion of Hot Rod Power Tour. With day 5, we are leaving St. Louis, Missouri. And we are headed to Champaign, Illinois. And then we're headed all the way from Champaign, Illinois, all the way back to Columbus. In that crappy little AMX. Stay tuned. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Cracking them?
Yeah. Hey,
Hell
Charger
yeah.
Lisa.
Cheers.
Thanks for the Lone Stars. Man. Yeah. See you around. We're gonna get to the hotel.
We'll get there.
Hoo-ah! Well, that wasn't the end. Dead. Outside the Hyatt Regency. Real nice hotel. God damn it. Is it? Oh, shit.
The phone's dead, so I couldn't call you.
Yeah, I was wondering,
I
like,
actually bumped it in the hotel and ran for a second and died.
I was like, man, I wonder where Carrie is. He's taking forever to get over here. Hey, it's alive again. Should probably fix that before tomorrow.